All right, your number 9 is
The Kid, not
not the Bruce Willis one.
not the Bruce Willis one. I get that so often.
1921. I just
The
cheated off of this.
1921, the Charles Chaplin film.
I'm gonna let you take this one because I can't speak to this one.
Well, for us that like silent films, it's a dramedy. That means it's half comedy, half drama. One of the early dramedies that ever was made.
Right.
Just such a great story, very personal for the director.
Right.
And the great thing about Chaplin was always the way he was able to convey complex ideas in the simplest way, and also cut through any of that complication and get to your heart and just really just lead you to unexpected places. Nobody. I mean, Chaplin, in my opinion, is the best director ever, and so it's just a truly special movie.
I'm gonna let you just have the last word on that one. Chaplin. I like Chaplin. I like the silent film era. I never embraced it like you did. In fact, my knowledge of it is probably 1/20th that you have of the era. I just, for whatever reason, when I would look at it, it just never grabbed me like it grabbed you. Do I appreciate it? Yes. Do I enjoy a lot of it? Yes. Did I fully embrace it and make it part of my film history? No, I just didn't. It just didn't connect with me that way. But I appreciate it. So, all right, my number 9, Kill Bill Volume 1. I felt Tarantino needed to be on my list because he's such an inspiration for me in terms of the writing for the film work that I do. Back, you see the poster, Wounded and Thought on Chain, back there. Shameless plug.
But they're back there.
Tarantino definitely influences me in terms of my film career or whatever you want to call it. But I picked that one above Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs and all the rest because it builds a sense of dread. And something sorely lacking in action movies these days is a suspense, is a feel of dread that the bad guy is something to actually be feared. The sense of like terror or what's the word I'm looking for? Like peril. Peril is a great way to put. There's like most action movies now, like you watch the Transformers movies, and I like them for the most part, but there's no sense of peril at all. Like you have no doubt that the good guys are going to win. You know what I mean? There's no sense that, oh, this might not work out all that great. And there's no sense of peril or urgency about modern action films. Kill Bill Volume 1, when she fights the 88s, right?
Yeah, the crazy 88s.
Yeah, the crazy 88s. I mean, that whole sequence building up in the tea house is the first time I watched that, I was almost sick to my stomach. Really. Because I'm like, I was scared to death. I was scared to death what she was fixing to have to face and go through. Scared the crap out of me. And it takes a lot for me to get into a movie on that deep a level. And that movie was a masterstroke of building that kind of suspense. So that is why it's number 9 on my list. And plus, I'm just a huge fan of Tarantino's filmmaking style, his dialogue. And that, to me, was his crescendo in a lot of ways.
I think it's a great movie, too. It would be on my top 150. But I like Pulp Fiction more, as you know. But one thing I will say about that movie before we move on is it's one of the best examples of taking music cues to an action scene.
Sure.
Because, and he doesn't just do it just
visual
with one
beats.
song. He takes all these different songs that he's a fan of and has like different beats, and one fight will be over, but then he'll switch song and it'll be another music cue, and there's such a build up and symphony of action and music. So check it out.